So I'm going to show you two of the best exercises to help you regain your strength going up and down stairs. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you one tip to make them super successful. So my name's Justin, and for almost 30 years I've been teaching people the physio life skills that they need to stay active and healthy as they get older. And in today's video we are going to look all about how to improve your ability to go up and down stairs. It is a crucial skill, and I'm going to show you two of the absolute best exercises that you can use at home to quickly restore your ability to go up and down stairs confidently. Long term also, that can mean independent living or not. So it's such an important skill. And if you're ready, let's go. Okay, so the main reason that you're going to find stairs more difficult as you get older is pretty much getting weak in your legs. So over the age of 60, our strength naturally declines. Over the age of 75, very much declines. And we really have to work against that to stop it becoming weaker and weaker. So both of these two exercises are designed to improve your strength, which will help you go upstairs and downstairs. Because of the way that the body works differently, there's one exercise to help you go downstairs and one exercise to help you go upstairs. So we're going to go through those now and make sure that you feel comfortable and confident with them. So the first exercise is going to be designed to help you go upstairs. And in this exercise, it's actually called a reverse lunge. So what you want to do is you want to place one foot in front of you. You are going to bring one foot behind you and just land gently on the toes. You're going to take the weight probably just behind the heel of your front foot, and you're going to allow your bottom to sink down behind the heel of your front foot. So you don't want to sense that you're really lunging forwards and putting pressure on your knee that way. You want to sink down and sit and then come up. So actually my knee is going to stay pretty much above my ankle as I do this exercise, and the weight stays behind. So that sensation of sitting down behind the heel works really well. And all I want you to do is, again, take the weight just behind and then slowly down. So we'll do a few of these together. So weight evenly distributed between the 2 feet, sinking my bottom down behind my heel. And then this is where the magic happens. We're going to be pushing up through this thigh, through the buttock, and it's as if you're coming up the stair. So if you want to make it a little harder, you can step forward as you come up. So you're stepping back, pushing, trying to get this lift up and step. And if you really want to challenge your balance, then what you do is you come down. As you push up, you can coordinate a knee lift. So down, coordinate a knee lift. But conversely, if you're feeling that there's a real wobble on that, because it is going to challenge your core stability, you could feel a little bit wobbly in your balance as you come down. So you can always do that holding onto a chair. And that's just going to give you that stability that you need to be able to come down and up. Do about 10 repetitions of this in a row. Really concentrate on your form, really concentrate on keeping it slow and controlled, but that will help you in that strength on going upstairs. Now the second exercise is going to help you when you come down the stairs or down slopes even. So this is a super important exercise. It's the one that people start to feel quite vulnerable if they're losing their balance a little bit. The strength isn't there. They feel they really have to grip onto the banisters when they're coming downstairs, or feeling very vulnerable if they're coming across stairs that don't have any banisters. So the way this exercise works is this time you want to bring your weight forwards onto the front foot. So you're going to transfer the weight onto the front foot, and you're going to keep the weight gently on the back foot just for a little bit of light support, so just the toes supported there. And what you're going to do is you're going to try and keep your belt line or your waist level, and you're going to try and think of that by using the buttock muscles on your front standing leg. So what I don't want to see is a drop of that pelvis. So you're keeping the belt line level or keeping the waist level, and you want to try and keep the knee aligned roughly over your second toe. Now everyone's going to be anatomically a little bit different, so if you feel a bit more comfortable with a slightly rotated foot, then align it over your big toe, but anywhere between the big toe and the second toe, you want to keep that knee aligned over it, so when you come down, you don't let the knee deviate in. So the two things we don't want is a hip drop on the other side and a deviation into the knee. We want to keep that knee aligned over that second toe and the pelvis level. And you'll find that whereas the last exercise going upstairs really focused on the buttock and the thigh at the top, this one you'll really feel focused on the front of the bottom of the thigh muscles, the quadriceps nearer the knee, and that's going to help you with that starting to descend. Now, if again that's hard with your balance, then you can do this keeping the foot in contact with the ground and maybe touching a chair as well. But if you're starting to feel good, then you can take that leg away and then just hover or let go of that balance of the chair and just do the small knee bend without holding on. But again, you only want to take the support away when you're ready to do it well. You don't want to take it away too early and then just teach your brain bad movement patterns. So standing, weight comes over, lift the foot if you're able, and then come down knee over the second toe. And again, just to make it a bit more real life, you can imagine that you're stepping down, touching the heel, and then coming back up. So we just do that a few times together so you can get it. Weight across, knee over the second toe, pelvis aligned, down and up, down and up. So it's relatively slow, relatively controlled. So with these strength exercises, if you can just do both of them together, that will work really well. As I said, you want to do about 10 repetitions with each one. Keep it slow, keep it controlled, and then gradually as it starts to improve, you can go a little bit lower. You can even start to use some weights if you're feeling adventurous. So there you have it. You now have the two strength exercises that are going to make so much difference with your ability to go up and down stairs. But there is one tip that is going to make these more successful, and that simply is consistency. So if you can practice these regularly, you are going to find that they're going to be so much better. So what you need to do is you need to have something that reminds you to do it. So it could be when you come downstairs in the morning and you do them at the bottom of the stairs, or it could be when you make your cup of tea in the morning and you boil the kettle. Link it to something that you do habitually and practice every single day. What you're going to notice is you're going to notice the effort needed to do these exercises gets less. And as we talked about earlier, as it gets less, you can make it harder by grabbing some weights and make that a little bit harder to do with the weights. Now, if you are starting to use heavier weights, then you don't want to do it every day. You want to maybe have every other day, which allows you that day in between to recover. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. These two exercises are some of the best ways to improve your ability to go up and down stairs. Enjoy it, work hard, and I'll see you on the next video.